Hey Richard, thanks for joining me today. Really keen to hear about your experience with Betsniper. So just first off, can you tell me a bit about what your betting was like before you started using Betsniper?
Yeah, so thanks for having me, Max. I think I didn't have a huge sort of pool of money, and so I was just making small amounts. And I think when I uh, originally saw BetSniper on Twitter and wanted to do the positive EV sort of betting, but then I saw the arbitrage betting, and that was like a risk-free way for me to make money. And like for someone that's a lot more risk averse, it was something really handy, and I was able to make a good amount of money from it.
Yeah, great. And so was it just the Twitter that made you try, or was there any other reasons you wanted to try? And did you have any doubts before you started?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, I understood the math behind the positive EV sort of business. So, I think, yeah, my doubts were like, how much would I need to bet and whatnot to get to that point? And yeah, I think seeing it on Twitter, just because it was during my like summer break period, and it helped that I think there's a 14 or 7 day trial or something. So like, I didn't have to invest any money into it. And like, I think on the first day I'd made like a few $100s already, which was a lot more than what I was making on the daily. And so that sort of helped me push into making that subscription because I'd pretty much covered like a month's cost within a couple of hours.
Yeah, and what kind of have your results been so far?
Yeah, so I think I've been very successful with arbitrage betting, and I think I made around $7,000 over a month, and could have easily extrapolated that, but just like became really busy with work, so haven't been betting on that side that much. But that sort of allowed me to use that money into my own analysis and sort of using the Bet Sniper prop tools to sort of try and find different angles to bet, and that sort of helped propel me even further.
Nice. And what sort of prop tools have you been using?
Yeah, so NBA not as much recently, but I'm loving the groups for AFL prop tools just because I'm a bit of a degenerate, and it sort of gives me the thrill of like a higher odds, but at the same time it's sort of numbers based. So obviously, if I keep playing enough, that sort of gives me enough of an edge, and the probability will be on my side eventually. Is sort of how I see it. But it's fun to watch and play as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess just lastly, who would you recommend BetSniper to, or what would you maybe say to someone who would be on the fence?
Yeah, so crazily enough, I've recommended to my cousin, and he's made a lot from arbitrage betting as well. And then I was at my cousin's birthday party like a month ago, and I was telling them if they've got like spare money, they should look into this just because, like, if you throw your money into like the stock market and whatever, it's still not going to be as profitable. And it's just like another way of making money. And like if you've got fun money, it sort of helps put things further. So I think I'd recommend to anyone that has a bit of time or is already currently betting, just because, yeah, it definitely makes betting a lot easier because having to sift through 8 different apps to find odds, the odd comparison screen, just like being able to click a couple of times and finding the best odds there, it's sort of definitely saved me a lot of time there.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Richard, and good luck with the betting. And I'll speak to you later.
All good. All right. Thanks, Max.
Thanks.